Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 live on Channels Television, Lagos. A quick reminder of our top stories now. President Muhammadu Buhari seeks increased partnership with Qatar as he hosts the country's leader at the presidential villa in Abuja. House of Representatives calls for intervention of security agencies in communal clashes in Ukari local government of Taraba State. Acting Inspector General of Police orders arrest and prosecution of all persons involved in an attack on officers in Ogoja, Cross River State. And Sri Lankan authorities say the Islamic State may be behind Sunday's bomb blast that ripped through churches and hotels, killing over 300 people and wounded 500 others. ChannelsTV.com has more information for you, and on youtube.com/channelsweb you can watch our videos. You can also watch us on your mobile device via your browser or download the Channels TV app for Android and iOS devices from their respective stores. Besides giving you access to news and updates on the go, the Channels TV and Channels 24 app have an eyewitness feature that you can use to share those pictures, of course, videos or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu and follow the instructions. We're not done just yet with security concerns. Now, 5 police officers allegedly involved in the murder of a young man in the Ifo area of Ogun State have been arrested by the Ogun State Police Command. The men from the Zonal Intervention Squad of the Zone 2 Command, Lagos, with base in Ogun State, were in the area to effect an arrest on Sunday when they allegedly shot sporadically into the air, killing the victim in the process. The Ogun State Commissioner of Police, Bashir Makama, investigations are ongoing and justice will be served, according to him.
Powers was to misuse his weapon with fatal outcomes and in utter disregard to statutory provisions will be arrested and if found culpable shall be dismissed from service.
The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, talks tough on the need to end cases of extrajudicial killings by the police. Barely a week after, another murder was allegedly carried out by men of the Police Zonal Intervention Squad in Ifo area of Ogun State. A day after the Easter holiday, sympathizers trooped to number 15 Wahid Okweifa Street, the family home of the 25-year-old Hakeem Akisoya, to commiserate with them. For the family, it is a wound that may never heal as they continue to demand for justice.
Ìbọn mà ti bà mí oni bó ṣe wá lẹ́ni but nígbà tó máa ṣubú yẹn inú mi ló ṣubú sí.
When they called us that he has been shot, I gave my younger brother the last supper. When I got to the hospital, where he was lying, he was vomiting the food that I gave him in my presence. In my presence, I saw him. The food that I gave him by myself, that I cooked for him, I have not washed the pot, I have not washed the plates that I used to cook for my younger brother. And they took his life all of a sudden.
The Ogun State Deputy Governor leads a team of government officials and the police to the home of the slain young man.
But I want to assure you that the government will not close its eyes on ensuring that we met out proper action on it. The CP is here, the DSS is here, who will do proper investigation and hold all those that are responsible, hold them and give them the necessary punishment.
The State Police Commissioner clarifies issues, putting the arguments about the killing in proper perspective and promising to ensure that the culprits who are now in custody are brought to justice.
The men that are involved have been apprehended. We have said it before. and they should just take heart as it is now, since we cannot return the life that has been lost. And then the only thing is to ensure justice is done. Any officer that does not conform to the condition and guidance of how to use his weapon will always have himself to blame. So whoever that has done the wrong thing will not be left unpunished.
The people here say the killings are becoming too many and they want the police to match words with action by ending extrajudicial killings by policemen.
Ahead of the president's visit, the state government has announced the diversion of traffic in some areas in the metropolis to ensure hitch-free movement for President Buhari and for motorists to plan their journey in advance. The visit of the president is expected to last between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., during which traffic will be diverted to some key routes around Ikeja and its environs. The affected routes are Mobolaji Bank Anthony Way from the presidential wing of the Murtala Mohammed Airport to Lasus on the bridge, Obafemi Awolowo Way, Kudirat Abiola Way and Ikorodu Road between Ojota intersection and Anthony interchange. Other routes where traffic will be diverted are Oworonshoki, Apapa Expressway between Anthony and Oshodi Transport Interchange, the International Airport Road to the local wing of the airport, to Mobolaji Bank Anthony Way and back to Obafemi Awolowo Way. While the other roads will be on cordon-off ones when necessary, Obafemi Awolowo Way and portions of Mobolaji Bank Anthony will be closed to traffic on 3 occasions within the specified period because they are central to the president's itinerary. Motorists are advised to avoid these roads where necessary and make use of alternative routes. The statement regrets the inconveniences these diversions are expected to cause, but also warns that traffic managers or law enforcement officials will be positioned at all strategic intersections to allow for orderly vehicular movement. You're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, reaching you live from Lagos. Let's quickly shift our gears now to our Abuja studios, where Linda Akigwe is standing by to take us through a couple of more stories. Linda?
Hello, Gimba. Welcome to Abuja. The Islamic movement of Nigeria has again staged a peaceful protest in Abuja, demanding the release of their leader, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, and his wife, who are being detained by the government in spite of a federal high court judgment ordering his release. The spokesperson of the group, Abdullahi Musa, decries the continuous detention of Sheikh Zakzaky and his wife since December 2015 over a clash with the convoy of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai. The group has vowed to continue its peaceful protest in the nation's capital until their leader is released.
A day after the Easter celebrations, members of the Islamic movement of Nigeria take to the streets of Abuja to demand the release of their leader, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, who turned 68 in detention. From Maitama area of Abuja to the Three Arms Zone, members of the movement chant protest songs. Leaders of the movement from Jos and Sokoto are in Abuja to join the protest.
We come to celebrate the birthday of our leader, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, 68th birthday. So that's why we came here, and also to protest the illegal detention of our leader.
We are protesting against the illegal detention that the federal government of Nigeria is still holding our leader, which now he is completing 1,224 days in illegal detention.
The spokesperson of the movement restates the commitment of the group to remain on the streets of Abuja until their leader is released.
We continued protesting, seeking for justice, challenging operation until tyranny and oppression stop in Nigeria, until the day they free our leader, until the day they stop killing innocent citizens in the name of so-called bandit and so-called insecurity in this country.
A federal high court sitting in Abuja had on the 2nd of December 2016 ordered the Department of State Service to release the leader of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zazzaki, within 45 days on the grounds that his detention under protective custody is unknown to law. The court also ordered the Department of State Service to pay the sum of 50 million naira as general damages to Sheikh El-Zazzaki and his wife for unlawfully detaining them since the 14th of December 2015.
Despite the resolution of the leadership of All Progressives Congress adopting Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila as his choice for the Speaker in the 9th National Assembly, a female lawmaker is asking the party to reconsider and fulfill its promise to Nigerians that it would increase women participation in the governance of the country. Mrs. Nkiruka Onyejocha says she is interested in the position of the Speaker of the 9th House of Representatives and also calls on Mr. Gbajabiamila to step down for her. According to her, her decision to contest is also as a result of the concerns of the people of the Southeast region regarding the distribution of presiding officers' positions in the National Assembly.
I, as Honorable Nkiruka Onyejocha, and the people of Southwest and the Nigerian women are hinging our discussions on the promise of APC as a party, and the president in particular, that he's going to run an all-inclusive government, and that women will be carried along during this second tenure of office. I also know that the leader of the House, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, good gentleman, but there's a time in somebody's life that any leader who is a leader indeed will pay sacrifice. And this opportunity comes only once in a leader's time, when a leader will look at self and say, it's not about me, it's about Nigeria.
The National Working Committee of Nigeria's main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party, has rejected the inclusion of Justice Joseph Oyewole as member of the Osun State Governorship Election Appeal Tribunal, alleging that the appeal court justice has a strong affiliation with the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. The party insists that Justice Oyewole is an interested party in the case under appeal, and that it has no guarantee that justice would be served, as Justice Oyewole is not just having a strong link with the APC, but he is also from Osun State. The PDP says it has petitioned the President of the Court of Appeal asking for a substitution for Justice Oyewole. An election tribunal had earlier upturned the election of Mr. Boyega Oyetola of the APC and declares the PDP's candidate, Senator Ademola Adeleke, as the elected governor. When the News at 10 returns, President of the African Development Bank, AFDB, Akinwumi Adesina, meets with President Buhari, briefs on activities and interventions of the AFDB in Nigeria. Please stay with us.